Hey guys, it's 1:24 p.m. on Tuesday, May 5th, and it's 78 degrees. We're in Cambridge. Actually, we're probably in Somerville now. Walking along Massachusetts Avenue. I've never been out on this part, so today's set of videos is from here. So far, I've shot 2. If it's your first time, this is one of the things we do. Walk around new places here in Boston and Eastern Mass. And then sometimes we go further afield. Last year we went to Maine, or 2 years ago, Maine and DC. Last year we went to Wachusett Mountain to see the foliage, and boy was it amazing. So like and subscribe. We do everything from protests to parades to just walks like this. I talk to you like you're here. And you get to respond in the comments. They're all appreciated. Have you ever been to Boston, Cambridge? We started out down by Harvard. I had a friend in the UK who went to Harvard. It was back in 1990, so there was no such thing as cell phones or email. So we lost touch, but I found him on LinkedIn. He went on to become a senior executive at Google and start his own foundations and businesses. Amazing, amazing person. Kind of give you a view down the little side streets and give this person time to pass, because I walk slow and don't like to hold people up. I thought my new external batteries that I bought were not working because the charge on the phone was nosediving and the handle still said 100%. Then I realized it was because I was shooting in 4K. I usually do this on my DJI Pocket 2. Pocket 3. With a mic too. And I usually do it 2.7K because you get the good high definition without eating up all the disk space and battery. Because 40 minutes with that took my battery down to 60%, whereas the 2.7K it's charging. So, I also have a secret trip coming up at the end of the year. It's another reason you'll want to subscribe. Let's just say it's a bucket list trip for me, which there is a buy me a coffee link if you want to help with that. If not, that's fine. Just like and subscribe to the video. That helps me a lot. Let's get out of the sun. But it's going to be over Christmas and New Year's in my favorite city in the world, which if you are a subscriber, you may have heard me mention previously. This is a little more residential once you get out here. But some businesses like this waxing place. The Bank of America. But yeah. Let's just say the Christmas lights where I'm going, I like to do them around here, which, you know, it's very mediocre. But where I'm going, oh no. And since it's winter, they'll be out for a long time. So yeah, do the thing. I'm excited to show you. Oops, it wasn't, it never turned green. Sometimes the walk light is burnt out. Leo and Al said Maui Square. I don't know what that is. There's a Montessori school. I also listen to music while I'm doing this, so sometimes I hum or sing along. if we're gonna run the light. What was I gonna say? Oh, nothing. Oh, if you hear me grunting and groaning, it's because there's a plate in my left ankle from when I broke it last fall. This is kind of getting back out because I was in a wheelchair for 2 months and a boot for another month. And then just now getting to where I'm healed, except the plate's still in there. My doctor and I figure I'm gonna have to have some other work done on that foot, which we just did a bunch when I broke it. He basically rebuilt my arch by breaking because I had none, by breaking my heel bone, putting in a bone graft and 2 screws. So I have 13 screws altogether. TSA is gonna love me when I go my traveling place, which gives you one clue. It's not along the Acela, which I took to DC. I also took it to New York with us before I started doing this. We'll be doing that again. Going to hopefully, I mean we will, it's a question of when. We're gonna just go to some random places that I can get extremely cheap last minute tickets on. I mean, if it's just like going on Tuesday, come back on Thursday. He was staring hard at the camera. Sometimes people do that. But that was sorry. My brain is doing other things, thinking about the trip and the equipment and a strategy. We're at Haskell Street. We are headed to the Davis Square MBTA Red Line stop, or as we call it, the T. You can probably guess why, since Boston Tea Party. So yeah, I'm a senior, shall we say, disabled Air Force vet. So that's why the Buy Me a Coffee link is there. Because I can't just work more hours. There ain't no working no hours. Anyway, I'm retired. Officially now. I don't know who this is. Let's see. It's an abortion monument. I don't know. Oh, St. John the Evangelist. Now we'll stop and see this one, because we like to see, cultural and different things. So it's to the honor of the men and women of the parish, the service our country 1948, so World War II. I assume these will grow back. Don't see any green shoots yet. Raspberry beret. Mama, grocery wine. Sometimes I go in places, but like, I have to be careful. A Chinese lady yelled, "No picture, no picture," in her grocery store at night, which I immediately took as, "What are you hiding here?" These are pretty. I like to look at spring flowers. My classmates from high school back home, the girls have flower gardens and they post pictures, so I post the ones I see for them. Since I live in an apartment, last year I had flowers. I don't think I'm doing it this year. I have a thing for heights. I would love those balconies. I would have to take Xanax before I went on it. Or be very stoned. PFC Lawrence E. Trent Square. Or it could be Trump, I guess. I'm checking to see where I'm at. I couldn't tell. I know it's on this road. Sometimes we go to places again and again because there's always something different going on. For example, Faneuil Hall, Quincy Market. Street performers are always interesting and different. There's a video recently of a high school marching band from Pennsylvania who played music, and their color guard did flags, and they did a good job. They played patriotic songs in honor of the 250th, and that's going to be so much this year. Last Friday, we went to the May Day Strong protest on Boston Common. I participated. You get to hear me yell a lot. Authentic Greek cuisine. You know what, people? I saw a thing today talking about, I almost let it slip, the city that I'm going to, that you don't go anywhere that says authentic, because it's probably not. I never thought about that, but kind of makes sense. If you're really authentic, you don't need to tell anybody. They'll know by the cooking. Dominican Deli Empanada. Here's the Streets Apartments. Back here we got, oh, let's look at the real estate. This is always fun. 132 Oxford, does it say? No, they don't even write the rent on them because, or the purchase price. It's too high. Qingdao Garden? A barber shop. Guessing this is coffee. And it's John the Cobbler Gimigliano Square. I hope I got that right. Otherwise known as Alberta Terrace. Dog training place. The Pet Republic. Oh, look on the end over there's the Mediterranean Grill. That's convenient if you like Mediterranean food and live in that apartment complex. Friendly corner under new management. I wonder how old this sign is. Yeah, this side street. We could have wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour today, so that's where all the warm air is coming from. I've lived in Indianapolis most of my adult life, and I couldn't do this there. There wouldn't be enough interesting to see. I'd have to go to all the surrounding towns, which we do here too, like now. We're safe, nobody's coming. And that guy doesn't have a right turn yet. They used to give out $25 tickets for jaywalking. I've always felt safe from that. Yeah, my DC trip that I did a year and a half ago, BT, before Trump, so they were still in East Wing on the White House. I left Boston on the Acela. I love these two. Aren't they pretty? I think this is my flower shot of the day for the ladies. I forget what I was talking about. That happens. Oh, I was talking about my DC trip. I went on Friday morning on the Acela, which I got a decent price on by booking it far enough ahead. So 150 miles an hour on part of the track, not most of it. But it might get better sometime. Probably not in my lifetime. And then I came back Monday evening, and during the time I was there, I just walked constantly until my feet hurt so bad I had to go to sleep to make them stop. It's the neuropathy. Stop and turn around so I can do a thing. Well, it's funny that I walked further than I meant to and past the Davis Square exit. So, because it's not on Mass. Anyway, we're at 20 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and end this for now. And until next time, like, subscribe. Love y'all.